It took me by... That took me by a bit of surprise there. I was going to run in and say, "Oh, this is welcome back up," and then B went, "Ooh," which then caused me to make a funky noise. Whilst being Tarzan swinging through the trees.
Yeah.
Or no, George the Jungle. Oh, no, the Tarzan, yo. Just George the Jungle.
I've only watched Tarzan once.
Just George. I don't think Tarzan did.
Yeah. Have you seen the Legend of Tarzan, the new one?
No.
It's actually quite it's quite fun. Lots of gorilla action and shit like that. He actually fights a gorilla, and it's like, why you fucking fighting a gorilla? I mean, I know why, because it's his brother. Not really his brother. His parents weren't real gorillas. I haven't got a bracket this week. I thought we'd have a nice little break. Every now and then we have a break from brackets.
Okay, so what we're doing this week?
We're simply, Chris. We're having a good old Chris and Dan and B Babylon. Just whatever the fuck you want, what comes to fucking mind. How about Joe Rogan stabbing David Blaine with an ice pick? Did you watch that?
Nope.
Yeah, David Blaine sat... Joe, obviously, he's got David Blaine on the podcast, and I've seen him do this trick before, but he's like, "Oh, come here, Joe Rogan, ice pick for you, just stab us," and he's like, "Right, stab us right here," and it must go swimmingly, but I think this time it fucked up, because it come through, and all of a sudden he's like, "Ow, ow, ow," and he's just gushing with blood and that, and he's plastering up. I've seen him do this trick before, and he just sort of does it, and it's fine and done, but this time he's like, "Ah," and everything, and I'm like, "You just fucked that up." He's just completed his newest stunt for YouTube.
I heard that he completed fucking sailing round.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Just with the balloons.
Yeah. Just
him and some balloons, and then they had to cut them and then it parachute down.
Fuck that.
What a fucking lunatic. But again, the weird shit that he gets up to anyway is just fucking nuts. Anyhow, it's David Blaine, the fucking sleeping in glass boxes, the fucking being frozen. He can hold his breath for like 20 odd minutes. Because I learnt a fun thing. When you... Oh, they're sleepy tears. See, when B gets a little bit of moisture here, that's Snorlax nap time. Right? And if you mess with a... No, I'm saying Snorlaxes don't like to be messed with their sleep. She might Dynamax here, have a big tree. There, there's your thingy. Grow out of her. Chris, don't play. There's pointless on Chris. He doesn't know Pokemon. Does he? You're not weird.
No.
You want to fight, motherfucker? David Blaine. What was I saying about him?
He completed his task.
Yeah, I feel like I was going somewhere. Whoa, what? She's gonna show you the Snorlaxy boy. Is that the right one? That's the promo. We have collections of cards. Well, as you are well aware of.
I know.
Yeah, the motherfucker stabbed. He brought up a frog as well. Oh no, that's what I was gonna say before B shows you Snorlax.
He brought up a frog.
See, when you hold your breath and you get that I need to breathe moment, you can actually get past that moment and still be fine. Like, humans are supposed to be able to hold their breath for like 5 or so minutes. We just do that bit and panic because we still have breath in us. It's in our bloodstream. Yeah, so he's got a big tree that growing out of him.
Fair enough.
So yeah, don't wake her up because she'll do this.
She's already awake.
Well, when she nods off. Yeah, so we can actually... So when you hold your breath, you don't have to fight it, just get through it.
So how do you continue holding your breath without fighting it?
It's obviously me and you, well, me probably a bit less. I had pneumonia twice and I smoked so heavily, so you'll probably do it a bit longer. You just control it, get through it. And then there's still oxygen in your bloodstream, just small amounts. You have to learn how to counterbalance the whatever it is, and it'll still keep you going for a good while. You got about 5 or so minutes, the average human. But obviously we do it for me, about 30 seconds. I'm like, it's that bit there. You don't have to do that. It's fucking nuts. He's a lunatic that holds his breath for fucking absolutely jags. Are you winning?
I suppose it all depends on your environment and all that stuff as well, though.
Yeah, and obviously your lung capacity and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, because there is people out there. It's like they're called water people, but they can stay in the water for like an hour without breathing.
Yeah, I've seen the people do it that with the spearfish and that. It's fucking nuts, man.
There's people that's adapted to hunting at night, so their eyes are different.
Yeah, it's
all depends on your environment and all that jazz.
The boys Funko Pops, is that a collection I'll be buying? Yes, it is, because I want. But what's what?
So you can get translucent.
Oh my god, you can, and he's just. B was laughing. Shit, I can't say it to you. Oh no, you know Translucent's dead. Anyway, they have
They did a funeral at the very beginning.
yeah.
It's just an empty glass box.
It's just an empty glass box. Because obviously he's invisible. They go through the slideshow and it's just like a T-shirt. And I tell you, I'm falling more and more in love with the Deep, who is completely
The
different.
Deep?
He's
Yeah,
having a mental breakdown at the minute.
proper mental breakdown. He's gone nuts. Stormfront's class. You'll see it. Wow, she's fucking prick, but she's class. It's just fucking thoroughly awesome show this time around.
Starlight's still on both sides at the minute.
Yeah, she's against Vought and stuff, and she's obviously still likes Huey, but she's thingy. A-Train's still quick, and when he comes, have you noticed that when he enters the room or a thing, you can physically hear like a train going. It's like just brief second. It's fucking A-Train. It's fucking class though. It's amazing. You gonna do it tonight?
Well,
Yes, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do the boy. You more than welcome to it whenever the hell you want. After you've slumbered. There's a Lord of the Rings video game coming out called Gollum, where you just Gollum, by the way. I'm going to chuck that out there. And speaking of Avengers out, Chris, I'll show you the I have got the Steelbook somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I
took a week off.
I took a week off work to
play
sit
this.
and smash. I don't know if you've seen anything about it or.
I got conned out of more money at game though.
Why?
It was 20% off any Marvel thing, and I looked down and I was just like, oh, I'll have this as well, please.
It was a 4 Funko Pop from Avengers Assemble. You know the first Team Assemble, where the camera pans round, and you can buy all 6 of them on their own unique bits of concrete.
Yes.
And you attach the bases together, and I assume it will make the circle. But the only thing is, when they're doing it, Iron Man's coming down. So I suppose
Thor is number 4 of 6.
that's fucking
I
mad.
have to think when I say that.
The story to this is fucking pretty awesome. Obviously, this is no MCU shit. It's its own unique story. We're talking about the Avengers new video game. I'm going to try and sell it to Chris here, even though you might be interested. It's the Avengers, so you might be interested.
Hey, that's how Iron Man goes.
Oh, how does he go? Is he? Oh, yes, he is sort of floating down. When it comes to Marvel shit, I know the fucking crack, pal. Don't fuck with me.
It shows you on the back of the fucking box anyways.
But why?
Oh, does it?
Couldn't?
Yeah.
No, the book.
Because I only went in to get the game, and then as soon as he said, oh, it's 20% off any Marvel thing, including Funkos and including the ones on the front, and I was like, Dan's been eyeing up that Thor. It's 20% off. That means it's cheaper. There you go, I'll have that as well.
And I also bought no wait, you didn't see Mulan, the original, did you?
I've seen the.
Yeah, what's his name? Kaguyaru.
Khan. A horse. It's called Khan.
Not the Wrath of Khan. It's Mulan on Kaguyaru.
The horse.
Yeah.
On Khan. Doing a little.
Nay.
Yeah.
It's
It's pretty cool though. But no, this is a fucking awesome story. The Avengers are setting up the San Francisco headquarters. But by the time they're doing all this, Taskmaster and AIM and that have got into the helicarrier, cause a massive shenanigans. You're on the Golden Gate Bridge, just getting ripped up to shit. You fucking thinking, but Captain America dies, and the Avengers are just disbanded no more. And I think it's about them sort of coming together and rebuilding and stuff. I don't reckon he's going to be fully dead though. I think there's going to be shenanigans here. But what we were listening to, which is fucking awesome. Oh no, was it just me listening or were you listening? Every DLC that comes out is free, and once a month they're bringing out a new hero in a new region. So we'll get Hawkeye coming along and Ant-Man coming along and shit. But only if you're on Sony, you get Spider-Man. Xbox don't get Spider-Man, which is a bit shit. But yeah.
So can you get Spider-Man if you pay for him?
No, the only way you can get him is if you're playing the PlayStation version. Which is just mad. I didn't realise.
You have to buy a PlayStation, then, aren't you?
I didn't know Sony owned the rights for. I knew they owned the rights for him, on the big screen. That was it. So I didn't realise that they had full rights to, unless they've got the full digital copy of him.
I don't know.
They must have the full digital. Because
If it's Sony though, it's all fucking tied in, isn't it?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
back at Marvel Studios and shit. Oh, Marvel, like normal Marvel, Spider-Man's free to do whatever the hell he wants. Like I don't even think the animated shows are Sony. I think that the animated shows are Disney, like on Disney XD and stuff.
Only you would know that.
Yeah, we Disney Plus. Yeah. Whereas the Spider-Man films aren't on Disney Plus.
No.
Yeah, but the animated stuff is.
Yeah.
So I don't know
We're
where.
on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Fuck noise. Yeah, the game's gonna be awesome. Like I wanted to get Lego done over 1000 G'd, which we should have done, definitely by tomorrow night. And then I've got the full week that I've took off to smash the Avengers. So sorry, B. She's going. But they're gonna. I think it might be 2-player. Plus, I think you fell in love with Miss Marvel a little bit. Have you?
Yes.
Yeah, but she's gonna be the same because like she
Like
always.
a little square thing that can turn into a ball and grow really small and then just suddenly grow out of nowhere.
Yeah. She is cool. She's the first ever Indian superhero from Marvel. But yeah, she does a lot of cool shenanigans. And I want to pick Miss Marvel. She's obsessed with building on this game and that as well.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10 we've done a level. Who have you needed?
Miss Marvel. She has been a main player in this game. She's been.
Even on the top row because chances are you're going to need her.
Yeah, the top row lot are all the main lot for this game. And sometimes we've got the same character and it all fucking shenanigans. They'll be like, oh, you're Iron Man, I'm
And
Iron
then
Man.
it's really confusing because we're the same character, but obviously it's split screen.
Mm.
So I'll be doing something and I'll suddenly glance on the damn screen and be like, oh, I'm not doing that. And I'll look back at my own and I'm like, oh.
It's fucking
No.
nuts. Imagine that just walking down the street and there's the same one of you. What would you do?
Like Tenant.
Like fucking Tenant, what a shout. What would you do though? See if you got lads doing, you're in the queue and some dickhead's in front of you and you're like, wish you'd fucking turn up and it's you.
I don't know.
How weird would that be? Oh, there's gonna be goosebumps. How weird as fuck would that be? Like, I wish this dickhead would hurry up, but he looks kind of fit and he's got a decent fashion. Oh wait, that's me. I could like, do you reckon like you would sit and crack away to yourself?
I don't know what I'd do.
Or would that disrupt the time continuum?
Yeah, because you're not really supposed to meet yourself.
But we're not time traveling here. It's just another you. Like it's not a twin or anything.
Like a little doppelganger.
Yeah. What would you do, B?
They do say you do have a twin out there.
I'd love it, me. I'd be like, come on, dude, I'll go have a friend forever. And
Like,
we'll go.
oh god, you're boring. See you later.
Thank God you're boring.
No, oh god, you're boring. See you later.
Wait, so is that you think yourself is boring?
Yeah.
What? No, you're very fun.
Okay.
You make me dinner sometimes.
Yeah, because you can't fend for yourself.
Hey, honestly though, if I met myself, I'd be like, right, mate, this week you do a shift at work, I'll chill at home, and then vice versa.
But what if
Oh
you
my
work?
god, I didn't think about that.
No, like,
You could send them to work for you.
yeah. But then again, they're not going to be our slaves. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We'll change it. Like he's got his own life.
I mean, his joke could be better than yours, or vice versa.
Yeah. Or what if he was? No, but it's no right because we'll bump it into ourselves. Everything about them is identical to us. Just maybe their living circumstances. So the same personality and the same all that kind of shenanigans. Like if you have any sort of like awkward shit in life, you'd be like, "Can you go deal with that, please?" Like when, like if B had one,
She's like, oh, it's just there's the box set. Go do your thing with Dan then. See you later.
see you later.
And you'll get your box set and you'll know what it means.
Yeah, there's the box set. Means she's dumping me. I was about to say, what if whenever I need put down behind the shed with a shotgun, B could be like sending.
Oh no, I'll happily do that.
Ah, okay, she's fine to do it. Oh, but then you're getting done for murder, so
I'll
you
send
could.
them in.
Yeah, there you go. You see, send them in. So you've always got an alibi. And as long as you've got evidence. Oh my god, I wish I bumped into my next me. But imagine if they were cunts. What if I met me and I fell in love and we did the coitus? Would that then be gay?
You're going to completely.
Because I'm not gay, right? But I'm getting with myself, who also isn't gay, but it's still a guy. Is that gay? Is it gay if I like Zac Efron? What? No, if I bumped into myself. What would you do? Or what if I come home and she had no idea, right? And she sat there holding hands, cheating on me.
That sounds like one episode of American Dad where Stan's got his clone.
Oh my fucking god,
and
yes!
Francine, like, you know.
Yeah.
And then Stan walks in and then finds the clone Stan downstairs. He's like, what are you doing with my wife?
Is that cheating? You know, because it's still another. But is it another person?
I don't know.
You know how like the DCEU and the Arrowverse, there's different universes. So there's one of you, everything's the same. It's still you doing your stuff, but it's not yours. It's that version of yours. What's going on here? What the fuck?
You lost me the minute you started speaking to me.
Oh, fair enough. That's fucking nuts. That's blew my fucking mind.
Only you'd think of weird shit like that, though.
But no, how honestly, mate, if you're just chilling, going along the road, I'm on my little electric scooter, whatever. I'm cool as fuck. No one cares. This is just me. Like, you're probably both gonna sit and just stop for a second, and be like, and then like I don't know, maybe you have like a, you know, the moments where you go around like you're doing like in front of like in a horror film in front of a mirror, and they start moving like, oh, it's all me. Like,
Is that what you do?
yeah, so I put my right hand up and then put theirs up and put my left hand up.
You've watched too many films.
I've watched Jags of films. It's one of the actually things in life I'm proud about.
Like, what the fuck is this?
It would be mad, like.
But the last thing, I wouldn't be mirroring.
Imagine though if you pissed somebody off, like a hitman, like the hitman, and they killed that person thinking the job's done, you'll be safe for a while. There's too many benefits. I can't really see much of a negative, unless they do turn out to be a cunt. But they can't be a cunt though because of you. Well, what have you got? Spider, Marvel. I heard the Green Goblin. Pumpkin bombs. Goblin glider. What's going on with the Goblin? The Green Goblin is back. And to him, Spidey's going to... Right. What are we watching? I don't know.
It's just a new cartoon.
Is this a new new comic back? Is it a new game? Celebrating another landmark. Loads of classic Spider-Man covers. There's just issue 850 of the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. There's a trophy. On sale, £30.
So that's awesome, but I've got the poster somewhere. They had the final ever issue of The Amazing Spider-Man, the first run from that Saturday night in '64. And they stopped it. There is a picture somewhere, Chris, I swear to God.
Oh, they called it Amazing Spider-Man, not The Amazing.
Oh, they just called it Amazing Spider-Man. Ah, see your shenanigans at play there. Shame, shame, I know your name. It's what B likes to do. She's Winston.
I don't sit there going,
Shame, shame, I know your name. I'm Schmat. I'm Schmat. I'm Schmat. Oh, Schmat. Watch New Girl, mate. It's fucking outstanding.
Schmidt's like this Jewish guy, and at first I was there just like, oh, little Jewish gay guy. This is pretty cool. Married with it, and then he has a kid, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's fucking...
He's not gay?
He is very camp. He used to be fat though. Just watch, mate. If you enjoyed
Fat
Friends, Fat Schmidt was amazing.
Winston Schmidt.
Winston. I remember she asked me, "What's Schmidt's first name?" I'm like, "Do you know what? I'm sure there's an episode about that, and it all fucking kicks off on that and have arguments."
And then there's a mention in that not long after.
Yeah, the episode come on. I've seen New Girl fucking Jags. I couldn't fucking remember at all. Nick's the best. Nick Miller's amazing. Who ended up with Jess in the end? Watch it, mate. If you like Friends, you'll enjoy it. It's silly. Zoe Deschanel's fun.
She's not 3500 days.
No, she's a bit of a bitch. In fact, she's a proper bitch. Bitch. That's it really.
What's it?
What's it? B likes the big what's it's.
I like what's it.
They make you feel sick though. We had one of the big ones. Yeah, I think I had a few too many.
We demolished the full pack outside the house because
We did. We didn't even bother coming to the house. We just
didn't
shot them.
want to take them in the house because we knew Ellie would eat
Yeah,
them.
and I feel obliged to share with Ellie.
So we just sat in them in the canteen.
Two fat little gannets, man. Just cheese it. What's it? Dust everywhere. Yeah, creature, you. You are we need to put down.
Me a creature.
I've been an influence. I haven't ate a bowl of cereal in ages, mate. Do you know why? Because I can't eat cereal in front of girls. I find it weird.
What?
I don't know why. I've always been insecure about eating cereal. I think the whole way you have to eat cereal with a spoon and milk is just weird. but in front of a girl, I can't physically do it. So I used to.
Last time I ate cereal was at Download, and I was eating it out of a pint cup with milk in because I didn't have a spoon. I got the piss taken out of it. And Dan was just like, "Oh, cereal looks nice. Can I have some?" And I was like, "How the tables have turned." It was stupid bringing cereal, but now it's not.
I used to love my favourite cereal ever is Cheerios. I used to fucking love coming home from work, having a yogurt and some Cheerios. I haven't done that in fucking ages.
Well, why don't you just have some fucking cereal then?
Because
I would have to Asda, we're gonna get some cereal, we're gonna eat it. Not golden.
I would have to say to her, "Excuse me, B, can you leave the room, please, or go upstairs?" I don't know, it's something weird in my head. I can't eat cereal in front of girls. Boys, and I'm not asked.
You go, eat a full pizza in 10 seconds flat, but you can't eat a bowl of cereal.
I think the concept of cereal is weird as fuck. So I can't. It'd be like I'm cheating on her. I have to sneak away. She would find all these messages on my phone. Where it's just like an Asda employee trying to get in the back.
Eater.
Yeah. Box of Cheerios around the back.
Put weight on, no reason.
Where do you keep going after work? Oh, is that a spoon in your pocket? Oh, I swear to God, it's not mine. Why are you taking a bowl to work? It's dodgy as fuck, mate. I can't do it.
You're dodgy.
I am. But mate, I've got a weird brain.
Is normal.
B will see. Loads of shit. Like if there's a figure over there and it's like the wrong or some shit, I can't sit and relax.
I think when I first used to come around, he used to piss me off. All these Funkos here. I used to go with my foot and just be like, his face.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen. It's like how I brush my teeth if I don't do the sides and underneath and the way I do it. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I do.
If I ate cereal, then so would
it's
I
die. At work, I've got like a little float. If I don't leave it in the exact same position every time I walk away from my chair, and I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Like I've got years of bad luck. It's not funny. It's horror. It's fucking.
That's a mirror. But even that's a mirror. Crap.
No, honest to God, I feel like bad stuff will happen to me.
Forwarded the chain mails in year 10 or something, so you didn't get bad luck.
Yeah, you had to. But no, honestly, mate, this.
I ended up with you. That's my bad luck.
There you go.
Wow.
There's loads of stuff I have to do a certain way, or else I really do feel like I'm gonna die. The dog's gonna die. The world's gonna end.
I'm intrigued about this. What is it that you have to do?
I don't know. It's like there's like a. It sounds. But this is gonna sound scary. There's like a genuine little voice in my head. So like if I'm doing something like at work, I always end my shifts at work the same way. If I don't end them the certain way.
What's that way?
But so like if I'm in my shift at work, I'll be getting all my barrels and that together, and putting all my sand in, getting all my little liquids and that. If I just say I'm not going to do that tonight, I'll leave, and there'll be a little voice in my head going, But it's not funny. It's not fucking funny. Whenever I scoot home, I always have to. I get in a massive panic if I always run out of fags at work. And I scoot through the forest, and as soon as I get to the cut of the forest, I have to spark up. If I'm not gonna have a fag there, I think my ride through, I won't make it to the end. I feel like I'm gonna die. It's not funny. It's fucking horrible.
You showing it's not funny to me yet. Chris is the first one.
People are fucking got.
I don't know. I know doing. I've never known any of this.
I've fucking brought it
all
up.
of his Funkos, if you notice, the gap in the middle of them is exactly the same. The gap at either side is exactly the same.
I knew it was OT about fucking all that shit, but
hey,
to
be fair, some bit I've sort of got away with. Like my everything was always organised. A thingy. Bees come, and I've tried to sort of stabilise it. And
bees are no longer straight.
Yeah. It's that like, see how that row of posters there, and that would have pissed me off. I would have absolutely flipped and cried. But like, because Bee's a little bit more chaotic than me, she's happy to just go right, put that there and chill out. I'm like, put that there. That needs to be here. Now we
like
can
that
chill.
Whole desk has to
I have noticed that you have your little organised it, but not this little voice in your head.
She's kind of helped stabilise it a little bit, but there is like a little fucking like Bee's boxes. If I don't have her shoes down like that.
Or I've got to have one pair of shoes on the top.
Yeah, I'd like that as well. She put like that the other day, and I just sat there and I felt something bad's going to happen here.
His shoes only takes his shoelaces.
I don't know. I don't know anything in particular. It's just something bad is going to happen.
Well, he takes his shoes off though. The laces have got to be undone. They've got to be tucked.
Yeah, got to be tucked into the sides and put away. It's fucking. My uniform has to be hung up on the door in the exact order.
As to what he'd like put it on as. So like. he'd put his pants on the top because he puts them on first.
See, given this current moment of time, right, I haven't got work next week. I can be a bit more lenient because I think I'm just going to be sat literally here for most of my time off. I don't really need anything majorly good to happen because it's just going to be me chilling and that. But if I was at work and that, I'd be a bit more stressy and a bit like, oh no, do all my shit because I'm going to have a week at work. I don't want it to be a really bad week. And if I don't put my cup away that way, it's going to be a shit week at work. It's fucking ringing, mate.
Where's this come from?
I've always had it.
I know you've always had your tidiness and all
That's
that
the
shit,
same, the tidiness.
It's a voice. Where's this come from?
It's always been there. It's not like a real... I don't know. It's not like a real voice. It's like it's like me talking to myself in my head.
You're a little self-conscious.
Yeah, it's like my own little fucking spidey sense.
But why do you think you're gonna die?
No, I don't know. It's just what my brain... I can't give you a physical answer. My brain, the way it's wired...
Oh no, I left that pen out on the side with no lid.
Yeah, see, these pens, I have to have them so there's at least three-quarters of the writing showing. You see how they're both like that? There's a little bit of just a clear grey and the writing showing. It's, I don't know, it's just something weird as fuck. It's just like...
Or if he does something, he's got to finish it.
And it gives me anxiety that she has so much shit that she doesn't finish.
The Joker's sat in there.
That's why I had to put it away. The Joker was always there and I left it there as a constant reminder of, right, I better get this done today. And she didn't do it and I thought, that's never getting finished. And I'm like, right, it can go away because I hate that. Jags are colouring books. You don't have to sit there and finish them all in a one-er. It's when you have a nice little pattern. Like, I love patterns of them going. But she'd just do one, that's it. And then she'd start another book and do one. I'm like, whoa! Start one book, get your pattern going, and then do it. And you know, bit this one, ding it. That's why now I can't just... Oh, we'll get back on we'll get back to Lego Marvel. I've got the new Avengers. We'll play that. No, we'll finish this, complete that chapter, and then we'll get Avengers done. It's because fuck switching games. Fuck that. So there we go. Lovely jubbly. Jobs are good. Jobs are good. Go for a wee have a coffee. Still got to film the news. I wonder what's for dinner. Probably sausage. So yeah, mental.
I'm still fairly lenient for spoons wrap me. Like, I walked down at like 7 o'clock this morning. I was like, I really fancy a spoon to leave me wrap.
With a fucking little blanket on. Give me the worst death stare ever. She comes downstairs, looks in the thing, she goes, and goes to the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck have I done? I feel like every time she looks at me, I think I'm in trouble. Like I could be the best boyfriend in the world. Got any Funko in that? Got all this shit. She could just be like, yeah. I'm like, oh my, what have I done? What the fuck have I done? Look at it now. I'm like, shit. Am I winding her up here? I'm only having a giggle. Now I've got the voice mate saying kill, kill, kill. I haven't really.
I want to know more about this little voice.
It's just like it's my own spidey sense. It's my own
Peter Tingle.
Peter Tingle. It's not a real voice. It's like my own subconscious saying like these jeans need to be put away. If I just left them for the night like down there, they'd be like a little low buzz like a.
Everything's got to be to the right as well, slightly.
You're going to be a serial killer when you're older.
Got to be on the right side.
I just think I'm going to be a serial killer, mate, because I have far too much of a conscience. Like I over apologize. Like, we've probably done loads of shit. It's not even my fault. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm too. Yes.
Like that day I was speaking to you, just walked off. You can like, do you forgive it?
Yeah, that's another thing. If I feel like I've had a dispute with somebody or an argument and they don't physically say I forgive you, I always feel like, oh, that person's gonna hate me and the world's gonna end.
Saturday, so weird.
Yeah, and it's the same with my rule of three. I don't know if I don't do the three.
What's the rule of three?
Like everything, it's not my rule. You never heard the rule. Everything comes in threes. You
play
a video game.
Yeah.
3 stages for the boss before they die. So actually everything has to be in threes. Not everything, but stuff. Like on a fag, usually I'll done. Kisses. Kiss a dog 3 times. Just a roll of 3. But like I said, not everything. I can't just have like 3 of this and 3 of that and.
I stubbed my toe once. I better do it another 2 times.
Yeah. There you go. Gotta do it another 2 times. Fuck it. So there we go. A mental breakdown.
Still out of it, like.
It's my dark past.
It's just getting tested for his like little mental stupidity.
Yeah.
I just think it's
probably
really
psychotic or something.
I think it's just really bad OCD. I've heard a lot of people talk about this kind of shit where they do a certain thing, not like people put the light switches on. They have to do it like 50 times, or I think something bad's gonna happen. I think it's just a mild form of that.
Yeah, you have got OCD, like.
But it's good though because 9 times out of 10, everything's tidy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've no idea. I can't fathom how B can come in from work, chuck shit everywhere, and then sit and relax. And for me, I mean, it's her way. If she wants to do it, she can fucking do it. And I am learning to compromise because.
Like the other day, I came home. I was cutting Ty's hair after I finished work. It was my day off. I wasn't supposed to be in, but I went in. And because someone had a COVID test, they couldn't come in. Came back negative. So I got asked if I can go in. I was like, yeah, might as well. It's only like from 7:30 till 10:30. And I came in, and because I was so tired, because every time he's been on earlies, so he wakes us up whenever he gets up, and I can't go back to sleep because he just can't. Just took my stuff off, got changed into something else, just put it on the floor, and I thought I'll sort that out later. I didn't get a chance to sort it out because someone else sorted it out for us when we came back.
Yeah, I could have been on a massive long ass shift. And all I want to do is sit and crash, which sometimes I actually will. I will just, I can't be arsed, I need to sit and crash. Depends how bad the day's been. Because of the bad luck from the day before. But I have to write no, because if you just tackle it, get rid of the shit, I feel more relaxed when everything's done. And as well, I don't know if this counts to you or not, I have an obsession of bullet pointing and writing down every detail of my life. Like, we've got lists upon lists upon lists.
You've got lists.
Yeah, I've got jags and jags of lists, ranging all sort of from collections,
list.
from like collections I'm collecting, stuff I need to do lists, video lists, money lists, all that kind of shit. And I just feel like it's if it wasn't in that book, I feel like I'd be eating away at my own brain. Like, I need shit lists down here. But she's had a weird obsession of writing out loads of lists. We'll get this listed, we'll get that listed. And it makes me feel, man, that's why I like collecting Pokemon cards and ticking them off and organisation.
I have a weird obsession with pens. I bought a couple of pens the other day. I thought I'll buy Dan a new notepad because his is really annoying me. Because you got one of them ones where, like, you can rip the pages out and put it in a file. And, like, you'd turn the page and the other page would be coming out and, like, he needs a new notepad.
But it's got awesome Pokemon stickers on it.
So then I bought a couple of pens, like 3 for 2. I was like, oh, might as well. And, like, they're really nice to write with. Come home, Dan's like, oh, like these pens.
But she can get
Puts a
green
dot
one.
on his hand. And was like, yeah, I'm having this. And I was just like, no, they're my pens. And yeah, it made me really sad.
Do you know what's funny as well,
But then
though?
I've got to write lists with it.
You got to write a list. You know that 4-figure she bought me? This is just funny. I love this. This is amazing.
I said I got him a surprise. I didn't say it was a gift. Okay, can I just point that out?
No, right, no, that right, but I've got a counterpoint to that, right? Before we get into it, B, love you. This is just jokes. We're having a bit of banter here. She bought us that 4 Funko Pop, and she went half as that on my game, so I was giving half for the game. I think the whole thing was I need to give you 50 quid or whatever it was. But initially it was just a 40 for the game because they've got the special edition. She went, oh, you suppose you could chuck us a tenner in that bank for that 4 Funko Pop I got you? And I thought, you fucking said it was a surprise. I thought it was a fucking gift. So then I bought a loads of shit and I was like, yeah, I've bought you some stuff. Chuck us half in later. You know, like if I bought you a surprise, like, surprise is a pair of jeans, gives a tenner back tomorrow, and you're like, I didn't ask for this, but now I owe a tenner.
But it's forgetting the fact that the Saturday before finished work and thought, oh, I'll go in Primark, see, like, because there was a shirt that I was in that I really liked.
I'm not forgetting, I appreciate everything.
So I bought that. I bought 1 shirt for myself, came back with him, 3 shirts and a hoodie. No, just because I thought, oh, it'll be really nice.
Oh, shoot.
I mentioned this shirt to him and I was like, really need to get it for him. Found another shirt, couldn't choose between the 2, so I bought 2. And then I looked and I was like, so I Spider-Man hoodie, and I was like, yeah, might as well.
She come back with about 50 quid's worth of gear. It's all jokes, and I don't mind.
It's all jokes.
I don't mind going halves on a thingy. It's just the way she was like, I got you a surprise. I thought, oh, she's got another surprise, because obviously surprises I have no control over. I'm not putting any money. I've got no investment.
Showed you a picture of it.
Yeah, after you bought it.
It's a surprise.
After you fucking bought it. So I thought, oh, lovely surprise to go. My game, wicked awesome. Turns out I owe you money for this thing you chose to buy me.
But it's because, right, I got it because it was discounted, obviously, I've pointed that out twice.
So therefore it was an impulse buy by
It was
B.
an impulse buy by me, but then it was an impulse buy technically for Dan because Dan had been eyeing it up and went, oh, and he sounded really excited about it, and I thought, he's not going to buy it himself.
Because I don't mean to be a cunt or anything like that, because I probably won't be able to get the whole set because they're quite thingied. It wouldn't have been at the top of my buy list. I would
Right.
loved it awesome.
But it was on your list of things that you probably wanted, but lower down.
Low down. That's why I was never like, oh, we'll go back for it.
And then with it being 40 quid a foot, I get money off it.
I'm sounding so
Okay.
unappreciative there. Before we get any further, I am so grateful and thankful. It is a really awesome funker. I mean, now in the back of my head, I'm getting kill because I need to complete the whole set. But yeah, it was just funny. So I'm gonna walk somewhere, spend 100 quid, buy her a surprise. 50 quid back tomorrow. It's like... Nah,
But
it's
then
fucking
as well
awesome.
though, because like even your mum says, "Oh, what do I get Dan for Christmas? I'm struggling of what to think of getting him." And I was like, "Well, he's got one. We can just buy him more of them.
No.
So we can complete the set for
Yes,
him."
awesome, wicked. No.
But there's no room
No,
for
please
it.
don't let my mum do that because it breaks my heart. I'm going to sound like an ungrateful fuck. My mum buys the best gifts ever. She's amazing at buying gifts. But if I've already got something worked out in my head that I'm buying out of my own money and somebody else buys it for me, I feel like somehow I've missed on two awesome things. Now I've got the same one thing.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Wait. Yeah.
I'm going to argue against this. I said to him, right? I said to him as a... Just put it out there. Whatever Lego set you want that you don't have before Christmas, he said, yeah, I was like, I will buy you for Christmas.
Batman.
Right. He's wanting to go for the more expensive one.
That's the cheaper out of the big lot.
It's still over 200 quid.
No, it's not 179.
Okay, it's £179, right? Almost 200 quid. But you've just said there that if someone buys you something that you've been eyeing up and you feel...
I should have said someone. I mean my mum.
Right, okay.
I just mean my mum. Sorry, I mean my mum. Because my mum always comes back with these hidden gems. She'll go to B&M. I've been scouting B&M every day. She'll go to B&M. Find this whole fucking thing of like, where the fuck was all that? Amazing. But so if I'm like, oh, I need all these, and she goes and buys them, I'm like, where's these hidden gems that you usually find me? Because you can't, because you spent all the money on that. I sound like such an ungrateful pricky. This is meant to just be a bit of fun. So yeah, don't let my mum buy me them.
I'm going to let your mum buy you them.
Because you want to buy them.
I want to buy them.
What if I buy them for
That's
you?
fine.
But why is it okay for B but not your
I
mum?
find you hidden gems.
No, you do
I
find-
thought you fucking John Cena from Aldi.
But it just be that was cool as fuck. No, but because B's new to it all, I've had this off my mum for years. I remember the first time she come home with that Pikachu colouring set, and it blew my fucking mind. I just like my mum's hidden gems, so therefore I'll know what I'm getting, and even though it'll be awesome, it'll be a gem. It just won't be hidden. I'll know what it is. Yeah. And as well, because I sounded like I was trying to be there about this whole surprise thing, it isn't. She's been a fucking godsend lately. Like I said, she come on with some awesome Spider-Man gear, wicked. She's been uptown pre-ordering Avengers, uptown getting Avengers. B, can you be for a game at 8 o'clock on the dot? She made sure she was doing everything right by you, in there, done, dusted.
I even had one of the girls from Game Bless her because she comes
Yeah,
in for a coffee.
she
every
made like a little
morning.
connection. She's been a fucking
Like-
godsend.
We couldn't because Dan really wanted the collector's edition of it, but it was like 210 quid. So if you bought it off game website, you'd have to pay the full lot in full. Job's fucked basically.
Yeah.
So I thought if I can pre-order it in game, it'll be a win. We can go half as the two. I was like, I'll pay half of it. If I can't pay half of it there and then, put it on a gift card for you, or give us the money, whatever. And it was all allocated. We left it too late. The deluxe edition, all allocated, left it too late. She was like, so I was like, I'll just go for the normal edition, you know, at least we've got it then. She was like, when we get delivery in, we might get a spare collector's edition. I can't guarantee it. I was like, right, okay, no worries. So when she came in, and I looked at her and I was like, you work game, don't you? She was like, yeah. Got chatting to her, she realised who I was. And then the day before it got sent to them, I think it was the bank holiday Monday, she came over and she was like, oh, can I speak to her? And I was like, hello. She's like, we don't have a collector's edition. They haven't sent a spare, but they've sent a spare deluxe edition. And I was like, no way. She was like, I'll put it on the side for you. Come in first thing in the morning.
Alright.
Got
Gosh,
up.
we got it early.
Got up on my day off to go and get his game for him. You know, I could have left it and been like, no,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
yourself.
She'd have been fucking awesome.
Went and picked up a Nintendo 64 for him.
Picked up my post.
Picked up your post.
Then again, 9 times out of 10, half of the post is for her. She's a fucking addict with Pokemon cards.
No, I'm not.
Mate, I wanted to get in yesterday. Boom, watch the boys open Pokemon cards today. She sat there, Pokemon cards tonight. We're gonna do it first. Order dinner. Then watch the boys. And she sat upstairs. She's looking at the box, and she's sat on the bed. And she's like, it's like, right, let's get them open now. She fucking, I made her. Cause I don't think you'd ever open up a pack of Pokemon cards until she met me, and now I've unleashed some sort of beast from the depths of hell that's addicted to Pokemon cards. Even maybe more so than me.
I also have
Stop
an
fingering
insider at a cash generator as well now.
Yeah. I've got my N64 downstairs. Yeah, I haven't even told you about it.
Yeah,
I've only got Pokemon Stadium with it though.
Me and his mum walked in because she actually pointed it out. It was thanks to her that I went in. She was like, "Oh look, Funkos," and they had a wasp brick, and I was like, "I need him for my collection."
Yeah.
So I went in, like a $5, and I was like, "This is a win right now." We were looking around, and N64 told him about it. We went in, didn't we, on the Saturday?
I didn't tell me about it. We saw
seen it online, on Facebook.
You
I
only.
had showed you on Facebook, and I told you about it, and said that they had it in, and then
No.
we went back on the Saturday, and I showed you.
The first time we seen the N64, because we only went in just to look at Funkos. Then we had a loop around and went, oh, N64, and he comes over. You into retro gaming?
Oh no, I didn't. So basically, I had a friend that I used to work with at Spoons, and I walked in with his mum, and he recognised me, and I was just like, oh hello. And then when we went in on the Saturday, like he was like, oh, might not have an AV cable. It doesn't look like it. And I sort of just looked over to him, and he came over, and he was just like, oh, and is this got the AV cable? So he double checked and everything. And then he started asking if you're like into retro gaming and stuff like that. And we'd walked out, and then by the time we'd finished doing what we were doing, I got back to my car. I had 2 messages off him saying that they found the AV cable. Like, they physically went out the way, didn't they? Because
I was looking at, because I said that's the first time we had seen the N64, because obviously you didn't know I wanted an N64.
I had seen them online because I had like Game Boy Color, the Pikachu one.
Yeah, but obviously you didn't know I wanted one because I wanted one
me and your
because
mum were looking through the first
B hadn't played Pokemon Stadium before, and I said to him, I was like, oh, that looks like it hasn't got any wires. I ain't buying one without any wires.
So
and then she asked her pal, where we go? So we got N64 again, mint.
Nice. With one game, and only one game.
Yeah, it's the only game that I really wanted it for. That I mean, Mario Kart. Oh my god, you see what they're doing with the new Mario Kart? I told her about it. It's in the trailer yet.
No.
Oh, it's called Mario Kart Home. It's a game. You put the game in, but you buy a remote control Mario, and he's got a camera attached to him, and then you're playing through your Switch. So you're playing like this, but the camera on the Mario Kart maps out your house, and your house then becomes the track.
It's like an RC car.
Yeah, so you're using a remote control through your Switch, going underneath your couch and your settee, and up here and down there, and there's like Toad coming in and Luigi and shit. But the racetrack is your house.
Nice.
It's fucking awesome, mate. I'll have to show the trailer. It looks sick as fuck. But yeah, about it. I've got a mental demon in my head.
Yep.
She's addicted to Pokemon cards.
Yep.
Dan likes buying me Funkos I've got no room for.
Yeah.
That's another thing as well. I always thought because I buy every Thursday, I buy something from Magic Man House, get it delivered for Friday, Pokemon cards. I always thought if I don't buy her anything, something bad's gonna happen.
Really, even if it was like a pack of Pokemon cards or a single Pokemon card that I've been like, oh, I really like this.
Yeah. And if I didn't ever buy anything, I'd always be like, oh, sorry, I couldn't really afford to get it for this week. Is that alright? Is it okay that I couldn't afford?
I think I've kicked off at you many times if you buy me something.
Yeah, she was like, you don't have to buy me. I'm like, well, I kind of do now because I've set a tradition. And so that tradition's in my head. That's why I fucking hate when you never seen Shazam. It's like...
I bought you 2 Funkos as well.
I was like, when you want to come to shit, I was like, Chris always comes to cinema to see superheroes. So I took Ty. I was like, Chris, not Ty. There we go. That was a nice ramble on.
About fucking your weirdness.
Film news. We'll go fag coffee. Film news. That's it, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to speak to my inner demons. Visuals. Go back to your inner demons. Remember to always keep video, keep it on.
I can't swim.
Ah!
Bye.
Alright, what was I doing?